EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes to that. Crazy. Five. Crazy. Five.
Throwing right away, it's May. At one pump, LaJohntay Wester. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry here from Kyren Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back, and he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
Five. Your turn. Ready, watch out. Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Baltimore. His fourth TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Get this out wide. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
4-yard gain.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stop it on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Catch is made. That is Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them. He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here we go, son. Ready, what's up? 5.
In motion comes Andrews. May to throw on 2nd down. The throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven first down.
15-yard line.
Here we go, son. Ready, what's up? Crazy, 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 crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Williams will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Will Riker to kick off.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. We're going to go play action with Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Run right at the gut with Gentry. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Raiders. His 8th touchdown of the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. This is too far out in front. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Quickly to the outside, ends complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. In motion comes Andrews.
Crazy. Five.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Now he'll air one out. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. Nice job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Here goes tonight. Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Five.
They'll go play action with May. Moving outside the pocket. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
it is brought in the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. For a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, it's Jenkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
For number 83.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now, Jenkins. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Viking 18. Ready.
On play action, Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Well, this would be something from an impossible distance. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Kyren Williams. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Rivers. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. You're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down, Ravens.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Crazy.
On third and a yard, here's May. He's got it at the 3. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Crazy.
Throwing now is May. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Parsons Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out.
4-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good.
Makes the score.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll run with Denton. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Parsons Schlesinger there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Let's go. 70 Lion.
They'll throw. It's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Again, working deep downfield.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
This one battered away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. Right here, down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
29 yards. First down, Ravens.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7.
Crazy. Hey, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, right? You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here is the pressure. Too much, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
What's that? Five. Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That is pulled in, waiting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a waste of time.
Left side, it's gone. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll get this off to Jency. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
4 yards. Complete. Complete to number 2, Ashton
You're going to get play action with Penix. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
All right, wait, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
brings up second
and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance at third quarter. That's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down, all 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and go for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, like when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Penix. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stopped him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hey, gonna look to throw. That's into the hands of Wester. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down, Ravens.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here goes front. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 45-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable with Rivers. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Penix forced out wide. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up.
I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some